Hi everyone. Today I want to talk about finding the perfect home. I recently read a statistic that said 56% of homeowners said that the hardest part of the entire process was finding that right home. Wow, that's a lot. And well, I can't say that I blame them. No one wants to drive around every evening on the weekends looking at homes that just don't work for them. Well, remember I said that the buyer consultation is the very first step in my process. And a big reason for this is because a lot of the questions I'm asking are specifically designed to better understand the type of home that's going to work for you. And this will really minimize the house hunting time frame. In fact, 2 buyers that I've worked with this year alone have bought the very first house I showed them. So getting started, we need to establish the basic criteria. How many bedrooms, baths, that kind of stuff are you looking for? But we also need to understand what's driving those needs. You tell me that you need a 4-bedroom home, but will a 3-bedroom and a study actually work? Another thing I'm trying to figure out when I'm asking you these questions is what type of home is going to work for you. Do you have a dog that needs a yard? Do you like to tinker in the workshop? Well, a condo's probably not going to work for you. I want to understand, what are your long-term goals with this home? Do you plan to be in it for 3 to 5 years, or do you hope to convert it into a rental someday? Because that might open up some different areas depending on what your answer is. Do you really like trees? Well, a new construction home may not be a good fit for you. Oftentimes a trade-off for new construction is that there aren't that many trees. Speaking of new construction, do you really prefer new construction homes so that you don't have to worry about potential repairs for a while? Or are you open to renovations? Now, the fact of the matter is that you're not going to get every single thing on your list. So we need to understand what your priorities are. What is really not negotiable and what is something you're willing to bend on? Once we know that, that's when I go to work finding those houses for you. Okay, we know what you're looking for. Let's go see some houses. A client of mine recently asked me, what's the number one thing I look for in a home? And the answer to that is easy. The top thing I look for is location. Why? Because that's the only thing you can't change about a home. If you back to a major road or you're next to the neighborhood hoarder, that can greatly impact future value of the home. The second thing I look for is going to be condition. Now, I like to start by focusing on high ticket items and safety items for sure. Now, I advise all of my buyers to obtain an inspection, but we can kind of identify potential concerns in our first walkthrough. So I start looking for, what's the condition of the roof? Do we see cracks in the sheetrock, feel sloping, that might necessitate further evaluation of the foundation? Have there been any electrical updates? What does the drainage look like? Does the home have cast iron plumbing, which is widely known to fail at the end of its life expectancy and can cost as upwards of $10,000 to $20,000 or even more to replace? So you'll be able to further evaluate those through the process, but it's great to have a basic understanding before moving forward in the process. Once we know that and you're comfortable with all of that, the next things I'm going to start looking for are upgrades and the floor plan. So we'll walk around, get a general feel for the home, and once my buyers start to kind of visualize their own furniture in the home, that's when I know they have genuine interest. And this is a really exciting time. We're ready to make an offer, but I also know that that can be filled with anxiety. And that's why I've developed a process to help my buyers craft the very best offer possible. And we're going to go over that in the next episode. But please let me know if you have any questions with this. I'm happy to answer anything. Thank you.